Loud, isn't it? That silence in your house right now. The silence is not quiet, it is screaming. You are checking your phone every 5 minutes. You feel the air pressure drop when they walk into the room. You are scanning their face for a micro expression that says it's over. If you're currently surviving the silent treatment in your relationship, you know that it is physically and emotionally painful. But I need you to hear this. They are not taking space. They are actually punishing you. Today, we are going to talk about the silent treatment, why they do it, and the one mistake you are making that gives them all the power back. But before we fix this, we have to name it correctly because there's a difference between stonewalling and silent treatment. If you ask Google, stonewalling is a defense mechanism. It happens when someone is so overwhelmed, they shut down to protect themselves. They are drowning. But the silent treatment, that is a weapon. They are not drowning. They are watching you drown. They are withholding connection to teach you a lesson. If you feel like you are being punished, you are not dealing with an overwhelmed partner. You are dealing with emotional manipulation. First, we need to know, is this abuse? Because there's a difference between a partner needing to cool off and emotional abuse, as I mentioned earlier. Healthy space is communicated and it sounds like, I am overwhelmed. I need an hour to think so I don't say something I regret. The silent treatment is different. It is indefinite, it is ambiguous, and the goal is to make you panic. In a toxic dynamic, silence is a tool. It is designed to make you feel so abandoned and so anxious that you will apologize for things you did not even do, just to get them to speak again. When we are ignored, our mammalian brain goes into panic mode. It registers silence as abandonment, which feels like death to our nervous system. So what do? You chase. You ask, are you mad? Can we talk? You make their favorite dinner. You walk on eggshells. You need to stop it. Every time you try to break the ice, you are teaching them that the punishment works. You are teaching them that if they ignore you long enough, you will come crawling back. So how do you deal with the silent treatment? You don't fight it. You don't fix it. You mirror it. I call this parallel living. Think of parallel lanes on a highway. You stay in your lane. Let them stay in theirs. You don't swerve into their lane to see if they are okay. You don't tailgate them to get a reaction. You just keep driving your car in your lane. For years, I was trying to merge into his lane. I was swerving into his silence, trying to fix it. You need to stop it. Parallel living means you stay in your lane. Let him or her have their silence over there and you keep your volume turned up over here. You stop crashing. When they go silent, you go neutral. You are not ignoring them. That is tit for tat and that is not what we are trying to do. You simply stop trying to engage. You cook dinner for yourself and them if that's the routine, but you don't ask if they are hungry. You watch your show. You call your friends. You leave the house to go for a walk without telling them anything. You show them through your actions that their silence does not control your mood. This is one of the hardest things you will ever do. It will feel like you're jumping off a cliff, but you have to show them that you are okay with the quiet. Eventually, one of two things will happen. The first scenario could be that they break the silence, and usually they will act like nothing happened. They could ask questions like, what's for dinner? Or did you see the meal? Do not just slide back into normal. That is a betrayal of yourself. When they finally speak, you say this to them. I'm glad you're talking to me again, but going forward, if you need space, you need to tell me. I won't accept being ignored as a form of communication anymore. Short and simple, but it is very, very necessary you say this. And the second scenario could be this: the silence doesn't break. And I know your biggest fear is that if you stop chasing, the silence will last forever. If it has been days or a week and they are still giving you the silence treatment, you do not have to live in a ghost town forever. At some point, I suggest maybe day 3 or 4, you initiate one conversation. You're not trying to chase, you're not trying to fix, but you just want to get them informed. And you could say something like this to them: I noticed we haven't spoken in 4 days. I want to be close to you, but I cannot build a relationship alone. I'm going to continue focusing on my own things. When you're ready to talk like adults, let me know. But I will not live in indefinite silence. Then you go right back to parallel living. You have opened the door, you have invited them in, but you are not walking through it to drag them out. So you're going to start parallel living. You're going to stop chasing. You're going to give them the space they claim they want. But I need to issue a serious warning. When you stop playing your part in this cycle, the dynamic will shift and they're not going to like it. When the silence stops working, when they realize you are not coming to rescue them anymore, they often switch tactics. They won't stay silent. They will get loud. They will turn the tables and accuse you of being cold. They will look you in the eye and say you've changed. You used to be so caring. This is a psychological trap called an extinction burst. They are trying to guilt you back into your old role. If you are not ready for that specific accusation, you will crumble. I explain exactly why they say you've changed and how to respond without defending yourself in this video right here. Click it now, because the silence is just the beginning and you need to be ready for the noise that comes next. I'm so proud of you. Keep going and I'll see you in the next video.